Hey guys, Greg here with Underground Graphics. Today we're going to show you the rear badge black emblem. We do get these straight from Ford parts. We offer these in the gloss black or the matte black that comes off of the Ford Performance, the Raptor. And we also include a template. This is basically what you're going to get in the package. This one is unopened. I do have one that's already opened. Actually, the one that came off of our last Bronco. We're going to replace. This is already an aftermarket one, so we're going to show you the process. Even though they're going to be different badges, you'll know how to do this. This will be a really simple install. So again, this is what you're going to get. What we're going to need as well, come over here. I would request you get some fishing line. This is probably going to be the easiest way to do it. We do get some pretty heavy duty fishing line. You do not want to wrap this around your fingers and start going at it because you're going to hurt your fingers. So we just found a tool. You can use a pen, a pencil, two of them, kind of make two sticks to go back and forth to get that adhesive off the back of that as well. Once that adhesive is off, we have these on our website, these little plastic razors. I think they're like $1 a piece on there. They will be very helpful. And also Goo Gone. Any type of adhesive remover is going to work. We also use 3M. We have some more industrial based stuff, but that gets pretty pricey. This will work just fine as well. So once we get into that part, I'll kind of show you that process. Again, this will be the badge I put back on there. It's just one that I've pulled off of one of my last Broncos just to show you kind of how that's going to go back in place within that stencil. Again, this is what you're going to see within that package. These are all Ford licensed. What you're going to see is exactly what you have here. So this is not the angle of it. It is going to be turned a little bit, which is why we're going to include that stencil. All the instructions are actually here on there. So if you missed the video, you're watching it now, so you're not going to miss it. But anyway, that's all on there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So again, we're going to do that fishing line. I'm going to, well, I can come back over here to get this stuff, but let's see what we got. So you can mark with tape what you want to do. Once we clean it and get the adhesive off, usually that tape gets kind of nasty. So again, that's why we include that stencil. This will make it a whole lot easier. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and get that badge off. And again, this is an aftermarket badge that I have on there already, but that process is still going to be the same. On a factory OEM badge, this is going to be a little trickier, but you are going to work through that adhesive. And I will just put this back on once we're done with the video. I love this badge. I think these are now unavailable. But again, this has been on 2 vehicles now as we've gone through several Broncos. But what you're going to be left with is something similar to this. It's going to be a lot of nasty looking adhesive. And what we're going to want to do is use that Goo Gone. Let that Goo Gone soak on there, get all that adhesive off, and then we're going to go back, clean it. And then when we get a new one, we're going to peel back that backing with the stencil. Let's keep going. So now with that remover, again, you're probably going to have a lot more glue on there than I did with this, but again, the process again is still the same. So let that soak for a minute. You don't want to overspray it. Typically those sprays kind of get everywhere. I can already see it on the tire and around, but let that soak, you know, for maybe a minute. So once that minute has passed, we're going to come back and we're just going to go lightly scrape that off. And again, that's why I want to use that plastic razor. And keep in mind, we're going to go back over that same spot. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to try to get as much off as you can. And with that plastic scraper, you're not going to be putting anything but like a very light surface scratches in that. If you're concerned about it, they will buff out. And with that sharp edge on here, you'll know if you got all that glue off or not. As you can see, I'm putting that paper towel right under that to kind of pick up anything left. We're almost there. I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit more. Let that wipe. And you'll hear it. And once that gets smooth, you know you've got all that adhesive off. And I'm not going crazy hard, just a little bit of pressure so I can get that stubborn adhesive off, but nothing hard enough that I'm going to really gouge that paint. Again, this will easily paint correct with a light buffing compound. And really that's all you need. I'm going to wipe there. I'm going to go ahead and fold this over one more time. Try to get a clean spot on this. And then just use that to wipe off anything left over. Once that's done, we're going to come back with some alcohol. All right, so now we've got that adhesive off. We're going to go back with that alcohol. And again, that's that alcohol water prep. If you have alcohol at home, it's isopropyl alcohol, 90% with water, 90% water, 10% alcohol. This is just a pre-mix that we offer on the site. Makes that a little bit easier for you. Just make sure all that residue, all that goo gone is off. You'll also see, just as you saw there, if you saw that little bit of remnants, but the alcohol will typically take that right off. Want to make sure that adhesive gets a good bond. And let's go ahead and put that stencil on. And again, that stencil has the instructions on it. So you'll see here a line bottom crease, that's going to be right here. A line to your door seam, it's going to be right here. We'll go ahead and peel that. That is right to edge. And we're going to take off that mask. So that's just that pre-mask layer. That's going to expose the hole we need for the stencil, for the badge. And again, when you get this, this is going to be what you get with your package. The back of this whole horse is adhesive. Since this is going to be one that we sell, and I'm going to go back to my original, I'm just going to show you what that's going to be with matte black. I'm going to peel back just this temporary double-sided tape to show you placement. Again, if you can imagine peeling back the whole horse, there you go. We're going to line that up right in the middle. Once that's on, again, the full adhesive behind it from your badge, make sure you press firmly. Hold that on there, make sure that gets a good bond. And then we're going to peel off our stencil. And you're done. So it's pretty simple. If you have any questions on either steps, feel free to give us a call. Again, super easy. These are Ford licensed products, so that's not the stuff on eBay. These are going to be what come with the vehicle. Wouldn't recommend anything else. That's it. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Thank you.